Alright, stream. Go. Tech, you happy now? Happy now? You happy now, Tech? Ow! Is that Zen over there? Zen, are you playing Dokapon Kingdom? And you didn't invite me. Wow. I'm joking. How's it going, buddy? I know we're not supposed to talk about Dokapon Kingdom, but I feel like I need to click something. It's not here. I'm having like a weird stroke or something. Okay, here, I found it. Never mind. I'm aware of what's happening now. I've got my wits about me again. All my good friends and friends. Friends and people. Friends and friends. Work time. Hey, oh yeah, he's doing night shift. Damn, poor Crosso. Perhaps you will be entertained by things while I destroy the ads with the pre-roll breaker. Pre-roll breaker! Don't I have a button for that? I do have a button for that. Did that post the message? I don't think it posted the message. I love this stream deck, but at the same time, I kind of wish it was more reliable. It seems like it breaks a lot instead of doing what it's supposed to do. Mostly, probably because I have so much, like, going through this Bar Raiders thing, or whatever it's called, and it's like... I get it, it's a third-party app, but at the same time, damn, man. Just want shit that works, you know? So I just need to check it more often. I did this. Will it work now? There you go. Hey, got the announcement. Whoa. Maybe it'll actually work when I tell it to switch to the game now. Could have been the whole... Oh shit, you know what? I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. I got 2 minutes. I can do it in 2 minutes. Alright, drink acquired. And a minute to spare, even. Perhaps. Any of the boys are around. Succubus Queen or something. I mean, I could do it solo, but... You know, my boys. Put that out there. See if anybody put the line out there. See if anybody bites. You know how it is. Oh god, lasagna fritters. God, chicken parm. Ah! You guys don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to be a Finnish man with the heart of an Italian. and not have like an Italian place nearby for nearly 25 years. I don't give a shit if it's Olive Garden, man. You just don't understand. Talking the heart of an Italian man, cholesterol and all. Okay. I'm gonna die before 50, but you know what? It's gonna be fucking delicious. Now confronted with the fact that I have limited desk space for all this shit. Alright. Is the thing done? Yes, it is. Okay, we're back. Everybody gets to hear me going on my diatribe about getting Olive Garden and being ecstatically happy about it. Alright, let's try the button. Button, will you work this time? Showtime? Is it showtime? That didn't do shit. Alright. Go in here and manually do it. We'll stop the music and all that good stuff. Hello, everyone. It's me, Markiplier. Something. I just got out of my famous movie, Five Nights at Freddy's. What is my fucking... My mouse is making it look like my hand is so long down. Let me got a bit of a new playlist. Background. Abby's cool. Sometimes just gets a little empty times. When it comes. I don't know why. It's like remove things from the playlist like this. How loud is that? Doesn't seem too loud. Alright. I don't think it's very appropriate because we haven't started doing anything yet, but sure, it's fine. SMT music never misses. What am I doing? I gotta do my dailies, which means I've done Shine Seekers, I think, but I gotta do my 2 Tech Dwaynes. Gotta go to the library. I may have already done some of those too. Let me see. Then we can get right into Rabby. Then we can get right into Rabbibo. Wait, I have fucking growth missions still done? Oh my god, I do. When did I do a freestyle jam? I don't remember ever doing any of this. Let's see. Actually, wait. I do 1 Tech Dwayne. I might even just skip the.
You know what that means? Fish.
Welcome back. Zen, how's oh shit, are you offline now? Damn. How did what's it called go? What was it? Dunkbon Kingdom. Let's sort through it. As you guys may know, being a little bit of a fat ass, I happen to have some plastic silverware sitting nearby from previous order. Mabby Men's Days. Whoa. Figured it out. What the fuck am I... There it is. Here we go. Hell yeah. God, you know what? This vibration plate is actually really nice. I think I may be able to just skip straight into Rabby, won't I? Is it on here? It is. 100... That'd be close enough. I mean, I'm sure by killing the monsters in Rabby, I'm gonna get the rest of it. Yeah. I guess before we do that, let's head to the fancy little library place. I got a lot of Rabby phantasms to do. I'm hoping like Dev or VT or Misty. I know Coco and Phil are kind of indisposed, and also Coco doesn't like to play Mabby. But maybe one of my boys will show up and be like, hey, I need some stuff from Rabby, let's go. Yeah, let's drop by and do this. I've already bought everything from this, but may as well get the coins, I guess. That also reminds me, this is leaving tonight. I gotta see if I can get like 3 of those reforge boxes, because I might be able to get something out of here and sell it. Let's see. What time is it? 4 a.m. Okay. How's everyone doing? Sorry I was late. I woke up, the cat piled on top of me, which was partly by design, but it did happen. And I got up, ordered some Olive Garden, and I was kind of giddy over it, and everybody made fun of me. It's fine, because, you know, Olive Garden is kind of trashy, but I like it. And you gotta understand, as I was saying before the stream started, I'm a man who has the heart of an Italian. I'm a Finnish man with the heart of an Italian, cholesterol and all, and I have not had a single pasta place around my home in 25 years. And Olive Garden just opened up down the street, and I'm like, holy! Time to get some chicken parm and some pasta fagioli. Let's go! You always change your order, Olive Garden? What do you get?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start!
Something different from the last time I went. I always get the same thing, but there's like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 things I like at any given time. But usually it's the same thing because I'm a big sucker for like chicken parm. I know I saw a chef one time in a VOD short or whatever talk about how chicken parm is like the basic bitch of Italian restaurants, and I was like, you know what? I'm basic as fuck. I love chicken parm.
Win!
Half the time it's off the seasonal menu, that's rough. I've never been very adventurous with food. I know that sounds bad, and my friends make fun of me for saying it like that. But it's the truth. I've just, I like what I like, and I'm very comfortable sticking with what I like, you know? Oh, wait. Thing. What about the ink stains? I guess I really don't need to do too much, because until tomorrow, when it resets, I'm basically just getting the rewards and not any of the quest progress. Which is fine. Some of these rewards are actually good. What kind of stuff do you like at Olive Garden, Tech, if, since we're on the subject? You're a big fan of 4 cheese manicotti? What the f- I didn't even see that, I was looking at the chat, fuck. That one. Damn it. Whoops. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. It's not like you get different rewards if you fail. Alright, let's check our VIPs. I think I already got these. I did. I'm caught up on this, caught up on that. Guess it's time to go do Rabbibo. Hey SMG, how's it going, buddy? We're talking about Olive Garden because I'm a sucker for it. I like pasta. And one opened up near my house after 25 years of no pasta ever. So I dumped way too much money on like pasta for me and my roommate. I don't want to spend money on stuff because I don't know if I'd like it. Say, I had a roommate back in college who wasn't adventurous in food, so if I want to suggest trying something new, you know, I don't mind trying like a new restaurant, as long as it has like stuff that I know that I would like, right? I'm not that bad. Because usually every restaurant has something that, you know, you can fall back on and it's not that bad, you know. So, and I'll try stuff kind of if I can reasonably be sure that it's not something I'm going to waste $8 on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, how do I say this? Like, I look at food and I kind of like catalog the flavors involved and I'm like, you know, I might like that. But there's a lot of things where it's just complete alien unknowns and I'm very less likely to try those at a cost. If that makes any sense. So he'd eat at Chipotle or get pizza like 90% of the time. I see. Inventory flashbang, boys, sorry. You're gonna see a lot more of it. We need to do that to open the dungeon. Let's see, swap to this. Make sure I'm on Master of Music. Master Bard, rather. Also, I think he hated chicken. Really? I have Mabby running at real-time priority right now, and even so, having OBS open at the same time always causes us to have like a tiny little bit of frames issue. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely feel it sometimes. Crazy. Never ate vegetables? Huh. I'm not that bad. Like, I like chicken, pork, and beef. I'm not a big veggie eater, admittedly. It's honestly something I wish I had done more in my youth, so I would have gotten acclimated to it. But I like some vegetables, you know? Man was basically just Asmongold. I think that's both a disservice to Asmongold and your friend. Remember that clip where he gags on water? No. While I do watch some Asmongold, I'm not exactly an aficionado on him. I didn't know there was a clip where he gagged on water. Are we sure he doesn't have rabies? Could be just about everything. God, hold on. What the fuck is this? In a world ruled by women, this weak healer breaks every single law with a single touch. What the fuck?
You know what that means? Fish!
Hey, Rick. He sips the water and recalls immediately. I see it. I see it.
And there we go. I think that's way enough.
What if he's just got like really heavy alkaline water or something? You know what I mean?
That's too much? No, it didn't drown the plant, man.
Alright. Because I can see that. I can see water tasting bad if you had... That was bottled water? Oh, yeah. You're right. That was a Fiji bottle, wasn't it? That's bad. That may be too loud of a video game noise. You see. I have it... Let me just put it down to 50 for me. Put it down to 50 for you guys. And if the game sounds too very quiet, we'll change it. Okay. Unless you didn't get a shot off, I didn't put on my mana shield. Open. I will say I've had some bad tasting tap water before, which I'm usually not like a tap water prude or anything like that. I know some people are like really like, ugh, tap water. Not me, but I've had some bad tasting tap water before, and I can see that turning some people off. Who knows? Maybe he just had a really bad batch of Fiji water or something. Who knows? They got the wrong end of the Crystal Mountain Glacier that time, huh? That's a separate brand? I thought it was Fiji water he had. It was the square bottle and everything. You said Crystal Glacier? I was just making up words. I have no idea what the fuck he had. I didn't know that was a brand of Fiji water. Oh my god. Okay, you guys might actually be able to see the frames from OBS being up. I have no idea why OBS eats up so much of my main computer's abilities. Like it's crazy because that is it's not by any means a weak PC. It's got a 3080 Ti in it, for fuck's sake. And yet, if Mabi and this are running at the same time, same with Helldivers, for some reason OBS is just like, can't do it. Can't do it, chief. Oh yeah, I didn't even put on Melody Step, did I? Sir Slain! Sir Slain, you missed it on Monday. We needed you, buddy. We were like, where's Sir Slain? He needs to get in here and help us do Crom Normal! How goes the Phantasm grind? It's good. I just started. Mostly just complaining that for some reason whenever OBS and Mabi are open at the same time, Mabi has like frames. It's annoying. You're all good, buddy. We were down one person, so I was joking around with my friends, and I was like, my plan is, what if we start streaming, and either Sir Slain or Raruku shows up? We can bother them to come help us. Alright, we just did our basics. I want to get some of them new Crom enchants. Really excited about those. Cure and Whisper are finally back on the market, so are Technical and Maestro. Can you believe it? Hukalati! Hukalati is back on the market! It's been 3,000 years! We ran our Croms on Thursday? It's alright, we could've got passes. Nah, but I appreciate it. It's all good. I'm just yanking your chain. You got your mark to 59%. That's cool. Pretty giga. Oh, will you stop with your insanely long smash animation? I don't know what my march is at. Now the push to 70 on your other buffs. What is your, I was going to say, what is your Viv at right now? Your Viv and BFO. $65, $64? Oh, okay, cool. That didn't work out at all. He's just not wanting to get hit by the primary attack, but that's fine. I'll just do it without it. Excuse me, primary, the fucking Abyss Dragon attack. Abyss Dragon Purling attack, that's what it is. Just joined now, which is funny. Where is she? I don't know where she is because her hitbox is just joined. There we go. Disjointed. Oh, what is the actual word for that, I wonder? realize you AFK'd next to some wolves for several hours and you are still full HP. I do that a lot too. I just come back in really goofy situations and I'm like, whoa. I'm always like logging out in the middle of a fucking swamp or something. At least that's my usual story. I did that in WoW and fucking Final Fantasy 14 originally. My guess is that Bakhran boost kept you alive? Could be. Oh shit. Sitting at 7k HP, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think the wolves are doing too much to you. They're probably only doing ones at best. Alright, hold on. So I can get some of them phantasmal remnants back. I don't know how I missed that. Must have misjudged where he was. That's nothing. Big fat nothing. Do I buy music buff enchants or do I buy side stuff? Side stuff is going to be infinitely more affordable. Just popping my extra boxes here to see if I can get one out of it. You're sitting at 185 mil? What music buff would you buy with that? I guess you could technically get it on Dante Cadenza Ring if you got it for cheap. Actually, yeah, you probably could do that. About 150 maybe. A little bit less if you got it without the inspiring enchants. Okay, I need to buy some more of these. I don't know where the rest of these went. My inventory is so fucked. I have no idea. They're in there somewhere. They are in there somewhere. I'll just do this. Oh, what you up to? I'm just farming some Phantasm at the moment. How's it going? Hoping to get some cool stuff. Purple Nightbringer, some wings, it'd be awesome. What is the inventory management game? It's inventory Tetris, but without the rotation. reached further than I thought it would. Yeah, every time I have to go into the dungeon, I have to open up my inventory to grab one of the passes, so you guys are gonna get inventory flashbanged a little bit. Why can't they just make it like Shine Seeker where it detects your passes? Yeah. I mean, they kind of have done a lot of things like that, but I feel like they wanted to do it like this because they removed passes in the same thing where they introduced Phantasm, so they wanted to make sure that people had a tangible replacement reward, I guess, for the VIP thing. Although, admittedly, I don't know if what they're doing with VIP lately. Because the reward to be able to do 4 Shine Seekers at once doesn't really feel like much of a VIP reward. So it honestly kind of feels like a little bit of a devaluement over, you know, extra equipment slots, which were of huge value by comparison. But, you know, I'm not mad at it, because everyone having access to extra equipment slots is a huge plus. So, you know, I guess that's really their prerogative if they want to devalue VIP and give something to everybody, right? And that's the most negative way you can look at it, I feel like. Otherwise, it's like, hell yeah, extra equipment slots, you know? Now you have a slot with all your music buffs. It's pretty great. I mean, think about it in terms of like, of not just music buffs. Like, we're talking about people who previously did not have the means to having access to Smokescreen, Deathmark, maybe even Support Shot if you're not a giant, I guess. Things like that. Really big damage debuffs. And that's huge. That's huge. Like, I know my friend VT, he plays Elemental Knight, and he had his slots basically guaranteed filled with his Greatsword and Shield and his Astro set. Because you need Astro for, like, utility, right? So, he could never do any of the debuffs. And this is, like, a huge update for him. Which, you know, I'm down for. Like I said, like, the most negative way you can possibly look at it is, and I'm a guy who's pretty harsh on Mabby sometimes. You know, you've heard me with Phil. The most negative way you can look at it is they're devaluing Premium because the extra Shine Seeker run is nowhere near as valuable as extra equipment was, but that's the only thing you could say. Because everybody got, like, extra equipment slots, and that's huge. Oh, shoo! I almost went crazy there. Where the fuck is the rose? There it is. I mean, he could just have Astro offhand. Yeah, no, that's what he did. But I mean, that's his 2 slots, right? When you're not VIP, you didn't have extra equipment slots. So getting extra equipment slots made it to where not only can he have, you know, Smokescreen, Deathmark, but he can also possibly have something else like I don't know, Hydra or something like that. It's pretty big. Just nice to have. Just nice to have. Knuckles. I guess he could have Knuckles. I don't feel like Knuckles are as worth it as Hydra. But you might be right. I'm not really sure. I don't compare them as much. I have mine right here, just for when I'm working with other people, but they don't do magic for me, so I just kind of ignore them, if I'm being honest. Is magic def and oh, really? Is it only that? I didn't realize. I thought it was both. is she? She's right here. Wish she would get over here by her friends, and she is. Very nice. There we go. That's what we wanted. Alright, she's prepped. Am I stuck on the I'm stuck on the brazier. That's what it was. I was wondering, oh, isn't moving. Also, if you guys are expecting like super high level gameplay, I don't have any. I'm just a poser. I have really high stats and nice equipment. That said, if you guys are interested in any cool Rabby runs, you're more welcome to come with me. Because honestly, it's just fun to run people. I was hoping one of my boys would show up, because I did post out the call that we were going to do Rabby, and I haven't heard from them yet. Ready? Oh shit, you guys are still alive. That's a problem. I forgot about them. Tried changing my Astro setup to deal with the Succubus, and it works, but I lose my one-shot clears. You clear Temptation's path with one shot? I would like to know your secret, if so. Trash mobs? Oh, I feel ya. Player one shot? Oh, so you're doing DD. Pretty cool. DD's a good class. I will say that's one cool thing about Astro is if you ever get like caught in like a hit stun like that, you can do whatever this is, orbital pulse, to kind of like force yourself out of it sometimes. Let's see what we get. You got nothing. I love Astro. Astro is so cool. Like honestly, just such a good talent. And it's really shocking considering some of the other stuff that's come out since then, which I guess not really much has. It's mostly just been like, you know, Arcanas and stuff, but like compared to like so many other like talents, which I get that's been 20 years, right? Astro's just different. It's so good. Oh, is that Dev? Is that Dev? Is Dev here? Get in here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta pop my boxes real quick. Let me see.
Yellow.
Hello. It's time to
Saw
grab
the
the
Rabbi
Mabibo.
runs. I couldn't
Yeah.
resist.
Hey, we might get stuff. It's awesome. I mean, when it first came out, it rivaled Arcana. Yeah, that's because Magic Attack was crazy, right? Which, to be fair, you know, of course. DD was just crazy on its own even then. I should still have plenty right now. What's my magic power boost doing? Yeah. Oh my god, I have so much shit piled up in front of this. I got 5 minutes on my magic power boost. Okay. Go ahead and get started. I'm up there once I get all my shit sorted. Still have yet to see any of the new Rabbi drops, and I've run hundreds of runs. Yeah. I personally have a theory that they fucked up the drop rates when they first added them. Then again, I'm the person who firmly believes that Nexon absolutely does stealth nerf their shit all the time. Because around the same time that those drops got added, Phantasm and, like, Albi started, like, dropping peanuts every single run. And before that, I was getting at least good stuff from Phantasm every now and then, and you know, a BME maybe every, like, 20 or so runs from, what's it called? And that might have been a little lucky, but now I've gotten nothing since that update. And I'm not gonna lie, I do a little bit of Kazanogiing, because you have to. That's just this game, unfortunately. So, you know, considering that I'm running my cousins and all that good stuff, and we've not seen a single one, it's kind of crazy. And just to be clear, by Kazanogi, I mean the very TOS compatible version of it, where you don't run two clients at the same time. No multi-clienting, just multiple accounts. And it's just so I can try and get BMEs and stuff. At least you can get Essence of Raw Force from Common Chess. That's true. Theoretically, I think you can also get, like, Meteoroid from Common Chess, but I hadn't seen that one either. You have to stop here. Because, unless you clear this room, the other one doesn't open. Oh, accidentally spent that Stellar Surge before that. Okay, she's dead. You got 3 while doing your friends' passes? Nice. My music stopped out of nowhere? It did. Check it after this one. Excuse me, after this one. See, that is so cool. Orbital Pulse, if you ever get hits done, you just pop it out and you just do whatever you want. Anyways, let's see, where's my music? It did. It just stopped for some reason. Weird. Can't complain about all the gold. Made at least 700 mil since New Rise. Yeah, I've made decent money too. I admit most of it's from selling exquisite hammers, but which Coco yells at me for because it's ruthlessly inefficient. But you know, you can make a lot of money that way if you really have the extra money to do it, and you don't mind actually putting real money in the game. But yeah, I've also made some good stuff out of Rabbi too. Like re-left passes are crazy. Also got like most of my Nightbringers here, so I made 2 Nightbringers, my Observer, and then I bought my Vega. Those are crafted. And I guess technically I also bought my Lord of Ruination stat, but everything else I got from Rabbi or from exchange from Rabbi. So, or from Shine Seeker. Can you craft your Observer? a good weapon. Where's the rose? There it is. I just closed the party window. Again. I got an exquisite, but the cost of transferring stuff is so expensive that I may as well wait till I get a masterwork. I mean, I guess I don't really worry about the money. If I'm being honest, that might be a really goofy I have money take, but you know what I mean. I just little bitty advancements in the now are worth it. I feel like. Oh, shit. Ah, did you kill the Raid? Stop. You gotta stop killing the Raid. Damn, stop killing the Raid. Damn, stop killing the Raid. Trying to get my pet back out for the buffs. Come here, Wraith. There you go. He's tagging me with Wraith's Roar all the way over there. What the fuck? Okay, he didn't get me that time. Alright, where are you? There we go, got her. Okay, now you can kill the Wraith. Supply the rest of these. I guess since Dev is here, I will go ahead and do my cool before you can attack. Oh, never mind. She interrupted me out of it. Sag. All yours. Kill that succubus fiend, will you? There you go. Biggest loss would be my Ergas 50. Yeah. I don't have S50 yet. I probably should work on that. It's just, I see the amount of stuff that it wants out of it, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to spend all that fucking money. The Apostle leather is fine, I guess, but it wants 5 of them, and then it's also like, I need Burnham plate gauntlets. What the fuck are Burnham plate gauntlets? Apparently something that costs 9 million for the manual alone. If it's even there. And usually has multiple charges missing. Ugh. Don't even get me started on my Ruination Staff with its Languhirus goddamn mail. That is hundreds of billions of money. Oh, you. Oh, Viv fell off. That's what happened. Viv and Magic Boost. No, Magic Boost is still there. I forgot I wasn't Tuan this time around. I really wish there was, like, more of a thing for that. But, you know, Final Fantasy XIV, not to compare this to that, because they're pretty different games, right? But, like, 14 had, like, Plogon, and it had, like, this cool thing called No Tank You. It's a plugin. And what it would do is it had customizable UI elements under certain conditions. So, like, for example, you could customize it when, like, a buff was running out to have, like, a nice little big flashing icon right here and be like, oh, yeah, I need to do that. Just kind of handy. Whereas in this game, by comparison, you have this tiny little thing right here. Or over here, technically, for me, but, like, you know, I just... Oh, what happened? Dev, you ran into a roast?
Yeah, I didn't say the roast. I walked right into it.
Well, I can't... There you go. How on? She's weak. Yeah, it's always so much more of a pain without, what's it called? Drag. What'd you get? You got a Nightbringer Rogue Crossbow! This is terrible, but nice. Want to get another Leppy event so I can transfer a level 50 Aerg? Yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, I think Over the Rainbow was a really good event. Like, despite, you know, the general consensus towards it, I feel like sometimes. Oh my god, I need to clean out some of this, because I need to know where my stuff is going. It's down here. Like, don't get me wrong, it was done in a way that wasn't very good. Like, they should have made it partyable. That would have been great. And frankly, it was built the wrong way. People built the Nexon build it as hey, you can get fabulous prizes from the leprechauns, and that was not true most of the time. What they should have done is that, hey, it's an Over the Rainbow, what the fuck? Yeah, we made a song about it. It was great. But what they should have built it as was as a Erg and Mat event where it's like, hey, you can get really good mat stuff, and there might be like a incredibly infinitesimally small chance of you getting a Void Robe. You know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying is they failed to set expectations. Which you may say, that wasn't really Nexon's fault. I disagree. I think Nexon should have very well known what that would have done to our player base. They've had 20 years to figure it out. But, you know, it's in the past. I would absolutely love an Over the Rainbow right now. Ugh. Cracking the knuckles a little bit, taking a drink before we start. Actually, you're waiting on me, aren't you? Here. Remember to use your pots and stuff if you're using them. Here you go.
Yeah, chef.
Yeah, 16 minutes on mine. I put Over the Rainbow, what the fuck, in the in the playlist. Lane, have you ever heard our funny AI music song about Over the Rainbow? I'm honestly a little proud of it. I realize that it's not exceptionally talentful, considering that it's mostly AI, and you know, I know people feel weird about that, but like, I don't know, it came out really nice, and I had a lot of fun. We were all really shocked about it, and it was just cool. There she is. Here, I'll put it on in just a second. I feel like most people who weren't here for Over the Rainbow won't understand any of this, but like, you might be able to appreciate it. Same. Okay. Trying to get it to learn Noji was the worst thing ever. I think about it, the game might be pretty loud. There we go. People are getting too much trash, better revoke the whole event. Stealth nerf, all the drop rates make it even harder to get anything. Gamers irate. Why even play this fucking game? And this horrible. You gotta understand, it was really hard at the time. We had just like gotten back into it. We were getting our ass beat in Crom every single time. There was a lot of frustration. Just get through the stream without hating. Next song got me with rage baiting. Wait, did that end early? Here we go. Oh no, it did end early! Oh no, that's not the new one! Oh no! That's not the new one. Oh, I finished it eventually. Hold on. I finished it and I added like the closer was like where I got the fucking Nightbringer Warlord feeling everybody in it being upset. Oh shit, hold on. Hey, get down. You shouldn't be on that. Can't be. Let me see. I share songs with my friends. That's what I do on. Here we go. I'll pull this up. Rainbow with the friendos. I forgot we did so many. One that There we go. That'll do it. I think that'll do it. That might be a little loud though. Let me know if it's too loud. This is the cleaned up version of it. Oh shit. Oh shit, you already did it. Nice job, Dev. Hey, feel how you see
I might need a rebuff. We're not gonna have questions.
That's it, not enough material to keep me from raging. Attacking Penguin Cross, laughing at me for playing in the game.
Alright.
In this shitty boss fight, Barusan pissed me off with his goddamn good night. Wake up call, Raidou always surprised, hit it with the pull and all the other debuffs. But fuck if that isn't enough. 30 plus times a week, hours to go before I can't sleep. The leprechauns ain't feeling too generous. No Perseus and Nightbringer weapons for us. The D-roll is a dream, but I'm lucky if I can just get through the stream without hating. Next song got me with rage baiting. Oh, what's this? Some patch notes. People are getting too much trash, better revoke the whole event. Stealth nerf, all the drop rates make it even harder to get anything. Gamers irate. Why even play this fucking game? and this horrible event driving me insane. Coco hasn't got a single drop the whole damn grind. Are you telling me that it's gonna be even worse this time? Korean MMO, middle finger in your face, more limits, less drops, last place. Hope you didn't think you were gonna come out on top. Next on is putting a stop to all these drops. 30 plus times a week, hours to go before I can't sleep. The leprechauns
Oh my God, stop
ain't feeling
dodging.
too generous. No Perseus and Nightbringer weapons for us.
that one.
D-roll is a dream, but I'm lucky if I can just get through the stream without hating. Next song got me with rage baiting.
Heard that one.
Hey, you know, maybe it wasn't all bad. I ended up actually playing even if I was mad. Instead of idling and Dumby barely even logged
my-
on. I guess I should say good job next
God damn
song.
it.
A ring spirit
Stop,
of
dead.
material,
Killing the
stocking up,
raid.
grinding, getting more titles and just chilling out
There's a
vibing.
race in the
Running
crossfire.
dungeons is
It was
kinda
on the
relaxing,
touch
so
bar.
You
I'm
just
running
shoot
my
into the
weeklies
crowd
and
indiscriminately
relaxing.
is what you do.
Running through Rundle, keeping my supplies above board. Oh shit, is that a Nightbringer warlord? I changed my mind, guys. This is the best
it was
event
a
ever.
mistake,
Didn't mean to chastise it. Only took
Now
over
she's just-
543 tries, but it was worth it. At least until new rise. 30 plus times a week, hours to go before I can sleep. The leprechauns ain't feeling too generous. No Perseus and Nightbringer weapons for us. The D-roll is a dream, but I'm lucky if I can just get through the
Oh, why is this happening?
This song got
No,
me with
fuck it.
rage baiting. I got a
Fuck it.
night ready to go.
Fuck it! We're going! Alright, I gotta put the other ones on her.
Oh, you're done,
Oh.
Parker? Oh, hold on.
Hold on. I'll turn off Suno in a second here. Yeah, I still need to debuff right this time.
Hey, feel, are you
Gotta throw it
seeing
off
this
my
shit?
game
I
trying to
spent
do
half
stuff.
an hour in prom, got a regular
What's
left,
happening to
that's
Knuckles
it,
right
not
now?
enough
Right
real
now.
materials to keep me from raging. Tech and Pango and Cross laughing at me for blaming the game.
Gonna be the soundtrack for the rest of the stream. We did that one time. We're not doing that again.
Raidou is surprised, hit it with the
Okay,
ball
there
and all the other debuffs, but fuck if that isn't enough. 30 plus times a week,
I'll turn it off
hours
once
to
we
go
go to the
before I
transition.
can't sleep. The
You gotta stop standing in the way of your mic.
I got greedy.
Not even greedy, you just position, man, bro. I think we told you so many times that that'll always do that. It's alright, it's a tiny thing. It's just, you can, if you ever stand in position your guy, you're gonna get invariably hit by that rose. But yeah, so I made that, and for a while I was kind of thinking about, like, what if I just made like a whole like Mabby album of AI songs about things that make me mad. And it was a funny idea. I enjoyed the music. I thought it was cool. I was like, holy shit, this is neat. Some people don't like AI, and I appreciate why they don't. But if it wasn't for it, I would have never made that. So, in my eyes, at the very least, it's a little bit of a plus. Get to have fun with my friends about Mabibo. Oh wait, her hitbox wasn't active. Why is... There you go. Oh, she doesn't have her other debuff. My bad. Same. Oh my god. There we go. She's really annoying sometimes. Nothing too crazy there. Sweet, torn sheepskin parchment. Money. Oh, where'd you get that from? Or is that what you were calling what we got from? Oh, Puri? Nice. I need to start doing my purifications, but none of my friends play except for Dev. Which is not to say anything about Dev, it's just that we're always all waiting on each other, and Bill and them only show up periodically to do Crom. Maybe me and Dev just need to do all of our purifications every week. Maybe that's how we need to do it. We just show them what it's like, Dev. We show them what it's like.
I gotta be Giga. I need more gear.
True. That's how you do it. Yeah, boy! Need more gold to afford gear? True. Hey, do you have your... Come here. Do you have your buff still? You do not.
I don't. I created.
Alright.
Thanks.
Yeah. Where'd my potion go? There it is. Right, this isn't a potion bag, technically. I just keep all my special potions here. I forget about that sometimes. Gargoyles and their resistance to magic. I do find it funny that everything in Rabbi basically pings my magic off of it, but it I still kill it. That's funny. I hear bing, 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 bing. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna wait to pick this up. Remember, they said that all the new items are trapped or refined? That's fine. Better that one of us gets it. Clearly weren't made to deal with 4K Magic Attack Astro. True. Why am I only 4K? Oh my god, you shitty ass succubus. Give me back my goddamn phantasmal remnants. There we go. Now I'm 5K. 5,300. Looked in there and I was like, wait a second, why is that so low? Only 3.4K with Fate and Viv and Pots? Ooh. Maybe it's because you're spec'd for something else or something? I'm sure we'll get there. Well, no, Pots, you're 4K? Oh, okay, I see. Very nice, very nice. No MA Reforge on Orb. I feel that. I have 19 out of 20 or 18 out of 20 on my orb, but I had a chance recently to move it to 20 out of 20, but I didn't want to like inherit because it would ruin the value of the orb if I ever needed to sell it later. And I decided like 2 points of that wasn't worth it because it's only about eight different total mag. I don't think she hit me, but I somehow still got poisoned. So. You have a 1920, it's just that I don't feel like spending 4. See, the money is not even the problem for me. It's the fact that it's much bigger money if you do transfer that you lose. It's like, say that they still go down, whatever, from here on out. They'll probably still be at least 100 million. You know what I mean? By the time we move up to Soul Liberator. And if that's the case, then if you do the transfer now, you're gonna miss out on that 100 million because you won't be able to trade it anymore. Okay, we're good. You can kill. You can go nuts. Oh wait, wrong person. Okay, she's good to go. I'm just pretty sure. That's fine. You just realized I had an event title 3 times 3.5k if I put a orb on with Reforged? Huh. Wait, the event title magnifies Reforges by 3 times is what you're saying, or what? Just experience and ducats, yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought you were saying like it had like it multiplied stuff. I was like, what? I feel like for making that like so hard to get and then also making it expire was kind of annoying. They should have like at least made it like had Pierce or something. It's gonna expire, kind of like the the Giga Ring they had during Hellgate. Which, by the way, when is the next Hellgate? That was a cool event. You want to talk about cool events? Hellgate was awesome. I'm just saying, like, by comparison, right? That was also an expiring event award that was hard to obtain. And that felt really good to have for 90 days, you know what I mean? Whereas this title's kind of like, eh. Oh, wait, that's you. You can tell I'm not used to doing Rabbi with someone else because, like, I keep mistaking Dev for the Succubus Queen every now and then. And I'll just start, like, attacking him.
Hey man, I get it, it's the wings.
You just have a similar color scheme when you're zoomed out. Black, pale, and red.
Hey, maybe that's the color, that's the best one.
The Devkibus screen. I can't believe it. Got nothing.
Dude, sick. I need that smoldering thread.
Eat some of my pasta real quick. Alright. Smoldering thread, that's worth like 600 G. Yeah, I miss when smoldering thread was like 1,000 each. Holy shit. Those were the days, man. We were making money. Imagine Mabibo with friendly fire, that would be amazing. I mean, you can do that if you go to that one shadow mission. I'm pretty sure every new person we brought into the game has gotten killed by one of us in that shadow mission.
Let's go see the message, it's getting cloudy here.
Yeah.
Or get nuked by a meteor.
Not even the horn, it's the Shadowcast City one, the one where it makes a duplicate and you can kill your friends if they're the one who got mimicked. Alright, like, I'm pretty sure we've all run through there once or twice and, like, someone has gotten attacked. Like, intentionally by one of us. Phil took us in there expecting us to be the ones who got hit by it. He got attacked by Coco. It was funny. Let's do this one right here. About 2 minutes on this. There you go. You have the first one. In fact, I'll let you have the first two. I'll go to the third. God, I will say, I love my Giga Nova Blast. I'm pretty sure my Nova Blast is as cracked as it possibly can be. Like, let me flex a little bit. I got the body with Nova Blast damage and Nova Blast final damage. I've got what is it? I've got the Echo Stone with Nova Blast radius all maxed out. I'm pretty sure I've got every single possible enhancement to Nova Blast, so it's just Giga big circle. It's really nice for room clearing. Cooldown? I don't have cooldown. That might be the one I'm missing. But Nova Blast also comes back. Which one is that on? Is it on boots or gloves or what? I might look for it just for the meme, honestly. Boots? No, I got Meridian Sweep damage on boots. But, who knows? I might go on a reforge spree one of these days and see if I can get both. Just get a double roll easy? True. You got that, Succubus?
Yeah, I got her.
Okay. this way. Grab that one. Kind of tempted to make a pure cooldown reduction Astro build and pair it with a card that reduces cooldown. You know, the funny thing about cards is you can never tempt me away from that extra 200 something magic attack that you get from red. It's just too good. Like, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, making 200 magic attack. Here's the thing, 200 magic attack from having all red cards, and all of them are very good. And then, you know, having the extra 100 from my Twilight Fairy gloves, it's just like, holy, that's the reason my fucking stats are so giga right now. That's 300 magic attack off 2 things. Not to mention everything else, you know? It's funny, because my staff, I know it's comparable. I look at my staff sometimes, and I'm like, oh, man, you know, 1,700 magic attack. Wow, that's so weak. You know what I mean? And I know it's comparable. It's a Lord of Ruination staff. It's just that Scythe is so fucking giga. You have the Scholar Ring bands? Yeah. Just raw stat-wise, Scythe is giga. That's the thing. It's like, it's stupid. It's dumb, but it's amazing. It should not be as strong as it is. But you know what? I'm happy it is, because, you know, we get to use it with an Arcana, and I'm Harmonic Saint, so I need it. Oh shit, I got the wrong fucking pet out, don't I? It's alright, I'll just summon it before we attack here. Alright, here we go. I missed with that one. This one will hit, and we'll go for this one.
I think I killed the Wraith by accident. That's not bad.
No, that was my pet got this. Oh wait, no, that was my pet got to summon. It's okay, just go ahead.
Oh.
You won't wait on it. I am gonna miss, you know, a lot of my stuff that I had built up over the years. I say the 1 year, for debuffs. When the new update, the flattening, comes out, because they're gonna make it to where like so many of the debuffs don't matter. It's gonna be basically Deathmark, maybe Smokescreen, and something else. I mean, honestly, some of them you could probably trade, depending on what you have, but, like, the one that gets shafted the most is Support Shot. Pretty much they're streamlining the buff debuffs. Yeah, well, I don't mind them doing that. It's just, you know, Support Shot just basically gets completely shafted. Because, like, it shares the single buff with Deathmark, and Deathmark is better. I guess there's an edge case if you, like, have better, stuff for Support Shot, which I guess is kind of unlikely. Oh shit, hold on. That's the wrong creature, isn't it? Over here. It's just, yeah, man, there's just not gonna be a Support Shot future, is there? Gonna be miss debuffing to Oblivion? Yeah. They said it's supposed to be comparable, right? Or do we know if it's not gonna be? Should actually try to fight instead of talking. But I like talking. You think it's gonna make everything a lot stronger? because they're gonna be weaker debuffs. Oh god! She's timer scamming. So teleports. Yeah, I just hope it's not too bad. Because I don't mind them making it a little bit easier by bringing down the total number of buffs you need to really work on. But, like, I kind of hope they don't do it, like, in a way that makes overall everything harder. But, I don't know, maybe that would be a good thing. Who knows? If they do end up doing that, you know they're going to come after barb buffs next, which, I mean, to be fair, they have said for a while that barb buffs are kind of rough and causing a lot of problems developmentally. You know, gonna make soloing harder? Yeah. That makes soloing harder. They need to remove Refine, then. That's what I feel like. Alright, she should be pulled, I think. I can't actually tell if she is or not, though. Oh, I don't know how that missed. Over here. Oh, you get it? It's like Vivace fell off. Oh. Walk with it, walk with it, walk with it. Yeah. I guess I got an extra punch in there accidentally. We'll see once everything's done what they'll do. Moment all the transition and testing, I'm not sure what direction things are heading. There. Ooh, purple! What do we got? Nightbringer Assault Sword! Amazing. Hey, I can finally do my dual-wielding Nightbringers! Whoa! Where is my other one? It is my other purple sword. Oh wait, I have two of these, I forgot. I don't want to have both of these with like my katana sword so I can be an edgelord, and I want to have like with my shield so I can not use it for anything useful ever. You know, I'm not gonna look that in the mouth. That's a nice purple Nightbringer core. For trade. I'm hoping the direction we're going, honestly, is I kind of want to see multiple in-game dungeons, you know? I mean, obviously, there's always going to be a moving in-game, right? Because you can't just sit on Breleth forever. But I'm hoping what we see is that they have, eventually, kind of like how we have the advanced hard mode dungeons. They need to balance the rewards in those. But we technically have those three kind of sitting on the same tier with different rewards. I'd like to see, like, 3 different Breleths. You know what I mean? We kind of already have something like that where we have Crom and Glenn on the same tier. Sorta. You know, but I feel like that would keep things a lot fresher than what it is currently, where everybody's just rushed to Breleth and they just sit there forever doing the same thing. Oh wait, I gotta pop more boxes. That's me though.
Have some on me if you want.
Oh no, I have so many to go through, dude. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm actually using this as an excuse to get rid of my boxes. That I have, like, I had 80 something of them stored up, and I still have like 9 of the ones from last week. Have you done Bree yet? No. No. I don't do these contents and sit there anyways. I'm a big idler. I idle in Dumbarton a lot. I would love to do Bree. Here's the problem. We don't have the people to do Glenn. You know? And Phil, you know, I love Phil. I love Phil to death. He's a great guy. He's kinda... He doesn't like bringing people he doesn't know. Or at least if he can help it. He wants to play with his boys, and I get that, but we don't have enough boys playing Mabby, is my opinion. Dev's almost there, but like we basically have at best maybe 4, maybe 5 people, maybe 6 if we got Zaven. So we're still down by 2, and we don't really know the very hard mode fight. So I guess the plan would be is we get in there on the very hard mode with 8, we kind of figure it out, then we can scale down to 4, 6, or something like that. It's just we're still learning it, so doing it at 4 is tough, and we just don't have a we have a guild full of people, but like most of them unfortunately aren't playing at the moment. It kind of cuts off like right here, just about. And Hyo, Tabu, and Laramie are all like very new, so it's basically just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. My group is 3. We just have a Giga carry for when things go south. Hey, you are more than welcome to bring your friends and come with us. That's my personal opinion. Hey, sir, if you ever want to come and like show us how it's done, I'm on board. I will do everything I can to convince Phil that we should absolutely have you come along. And I don't think Phil would be very against it, honestly. I'm making it sound like he's super against it. That's not true. He just really wants to play with his friends, and I'm trying to tell him we don't have enough friends to play with. We need to get more friends to play with. You don't have a buff, by the way.
Oh no, I left too soon?
Yup.
Which one am I missing? Hold on.
Yeah. I'm down though. I'm down though. Hey sir, if you ever got like room and you guys want to bring us along, let us know when you're doing it. I will try to bug Phil. Hey, if he doesn't come along, I will come along. I will consider it an experience. You can get me just about any day as long as it's not in the morning. Plus usually manages the party and scheduling. Yeah. I think I've actually might have seen Plus around a little bit. I don't think we've ever talked, mind you, but I think I've seen him. Oh god, my fucking pet died. Blooge. I mean, I'm over here soloing with Harmonic Saint, so I mean, I believe I can kind of slot into most parties, right? If it really comes down to it. If it really comes down to it, and you absolutely need me to, I can play DD in Thunder Tank. I know how to press 1 over and over and over. He's usually around. He's from New Zealand, so he's oh god, the ping on him must be awful. That's cool though. Yeah, hit me up, man. If you guys, I don't know if you're in my Discord or in Phil's Discord, either one really. I'm in both. But if you ever think about it, you know, and you are about to hit it up and you got like room, and you know, of course, if you don't feel weird about inviting a bunch of randos, like, I would absolutely jump at the chance to clear some of that content. I just think it would be a great experience if nothing else. Plus the chance it drops, who knows? Your Giga carries from the Philippines? That's awesome. Let me guess, do they do exit lag at all? I think Phil's also worried that, like, he doesn't want the game to become too easy. Which, I don't know if that's really the case. I just think that, you know, everything will eventually become too easy. That's what progression is. And I don't know if he's got the right idea on that. Hold on. Yep, crazy how he can manage 4P Bree with that lag. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, I get it to a certain extent. Like, eventually you get to a point where everything's super easy and you don't really want to try too much because, you know, it's boring now. And Phil's that kind of guy. He chases that hard content. I appreciate it. But I just kind of think that's what every MMO's like. You get really good, and then they introduce a new dungeon. That's the new hard dungeon, right? I don't know. I think we should try and progress. I think we should try and progress, and we should get new stuff, and we should get money and stuff like that. It's cool. Breeze the content he's looking for. Well, maybe you can help me convince him. I wish him and Coco and everybody had been around for Hellgate. I think that would have been actually really good for them because they could have seen, like, how kind of crazy that stuff was. Hours of getting stuck in horse jail. But you have to remember this year, only this year did they transition away from the pay-to-win motto. I don't mind the pay-to-win stuff. I know that I'm gonna have a silly take. Silly take, you get it? I'm gonna have a silly take. I don't mind pay-to-win as long as there's an alternative. That's my thing. And I'm glad that they're doing what they've done. You know what I mean? I'm very happy that they've added this stuff to Crom and Rabby and all that stuff. I wish they were at higher values so that we could actually get them. But I don't really mind something being pay to win so much as I don't like things being exclusive. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. They weren't. I'm just saying that had they done this and continued to put them in the gacha, I would have absolutely been fine with that. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Because sometimes it's just nice to get them from the gacha, you know? You can trade them and they're not like a once-in-a-year thing. And I'm hoping that's what they take away from it, is that, look, we're okay with you making a little bit of money next on as long as you're fair to us. You know, that's all we care about. We care about the fact that, that Kukulati didn't come back for 15 years. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that matters. At least I cared about that. I can make the money to buy stuff, but the fact that Kukulati was like a thing that came back, that was a generational enchant that never came back, meant that it cost over $1 billion to get the only available version of it on the market. And that's just insane. Can you hit her with the uppercut, please? I guess not. All right. She's got basically everything else. Why am I having so much trouble targeting her for some reason? Oh my god. There we go. I think there were once every 3 and 5 years. Kukulati, last time it was in like 2016, I think. I might be wrong about that. I might be slightly off, but I think it was. Which was insane. And it was the single best magic attack for light armors. Not even just magic attack for light armors, the best healing enchant, the best light armor magic attack enchant, a really good just regular magic attack enchant for light armor, and almost all of the good armors in the game were light armors. So like, it was just insane. And then you're talking about other stuff. You're talking about the Bard gacha, all that stuff. It's all a part of the problem. And if that stuff had been something that like we could have gotten elsewhere, I think it would have taken the sting off a lot. Because here's the thing, Nexon needs to make money. I don't think anyone really has a problem with that so much as the fact that there was just no other way to get these items. And that led to inflation out the ass. I also think what they should do, and this is kind of just me, I don't really know how they figure out the logistics of it. The best I can think of is that they just have to do their localization instantly or pre-release. So they'd have to... I'll say the idea first, right? I think what they need to do is link NA and Korea's auction house. I think they need to put the auction house on its own server and connect NA and Korea to the same one. And the way you would the problem with that would be that there's different items that aren't available on each server, and also there's the 6-month localization gap. I think what they need to do is they need to give up on having different items for each server. I think they need to commit to having, you know, complete server parity. And after they do complete server parity, what I think they do is that, and make sure that when they release any content, it's already translated. And already localized. And stop worrying about the localization so much. We don't care about that. Nobody cares about localization. And the reason they would do this, the reason they do this, is because it eliminates any possibility of the population differential. Like, by making it to where both of us go into the same market with the same items and everything, there is never going to be a problem where one server has too many people and the other server has too little. And you will have a market equilibrium that will make everything very nice and cheap. I think that would be a great idea, personally. Hey, nerd. It's not Friday. You know what? No! I refuse! I refuse, nerd. You can't have it. I'm turning it off. I turned it off. You can't have it. We're on the black screen of turned off nerd things because he did the wrong thing on the wrong day. There we go. Hey, nerd. How's it going, buddy? Stop! Alright, watch this. Watch me handle this like a master. Hey, how do I do this? Shit, I fucked it up. Oh, I see. Oh, you know what I can do? I could just, like, hide it, but I'll let you have it this one. I'll let you have it this time. I'll let you have it this time, nerd. That's what I'll say. Yeah, I just think...
This is gonna end badly for you. I want you to know that.
I'm just saying, I guess what I'm getting at, though, Lacazette and Surslane, this will always be a problem. The disparity between the populations on the servers. They're never going to be equal. Content is going to be exclusively designed for Korea because that's just natural. That's the server that they actually make money from. It's the server with all the people on it. I get it. I have no problem being downstream. But if you want to actually eliminate the economical issues that are faced, the realities that are facing one server and the other server and this server and that server, then take the servers that are supposed to be exactly the same, put Ruination and Demolition in Korea, and then link the two markets. And you know what will happen? Our parity issues will dissolve overnight. Because we'll have solved our population issue without having solved our population issue. It's a radical plan. It's pretty crazy, maybe. But it is a plan. And I think it's better than what anybody else has. Because I haven't heard anything that actually solves this problem for us. Other than just give us better drops. I don't know if the population thing's an issue. I mean... I kind of feel like it is. At least in the sense that, like, we have less people able to do higher levels of content. And we have less people getting the drops that everyone needs because of our lower population at the same drop rates that the other server has, which means there's less supply and therefore an intense amount of demand. But you might be right. I don't know. What's your take on the situation? I'll hear you out. When they had content that everyone came back to, the servers were all busy with a quarter of them being full? Sure. I mean, that doesn't really... I don't feel like that really indicates that we have the same population, though. Like, the threshold for a server being full is almost certainly just an arbitrary... I wouldn't say arbitrary. It is a designated setting, I'm almost certain, on the back end of the server, where they determine what the maximum population size is based on the server hardware they have. At least that's how I would do. That's how I would do it. I'm a server tech. Market got annihilated. I mean, that's fair. Look, I'm not trying to necessarily... If we had hard data, we could maybe talk about this a little bit harder, but with what we have, the fact that we have a... What is it? We have a 10th, maybe a 20th of the population of Korea, I think I heard was the last estimate. That's pretty significant, is all I'm saying. But we have the same drop rates. And we have way worse of a ratio between people who can actually do the content with the drops versus people who can't than Korea does. Like, I think the last estimate for Bree was somewhere around 3% of our population. And, you know, who knows what these numbers actually mean, because, like, they're almost certainly pulled out of somebody's ass, but, like, I'm just saying, if we equalize the markets, not even equalize the markets, if we connected the markets, it would be much less, it wouldn't even be a concern. Like, there would be no possibility that was a problem, you know what I mean? We would have eliminated an actual possible problem, and if it was, the best possible thing is, if it was a problem, we solved it, and if it wasn't a problem, just not there no more. Yeah, here's my potions. I was wondering where they went. Not sure. I don't think I heard any of the numbers from Nexon. That's true. But I mean, I think people are extrapolating from Steam. And before anyone gets on their high horse about Steam charts not being the end-all be-all, I know that. But Steam charts, more often than not, are a very good indicator of a population. Like, you can apply whatever multiple you want to the Steam charts, but the fact that there's less than 500 people playing on Steam half the time is... it's pretty indicative, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, okay, say like you have 5 times more people than you had on Steam. Pretty reasonable number. You could even say 10. That's still a ton less than the 20,000 or so that Korea supposedly has. That's all I'm getting at, is that, you know, if the population disparity is a problem, we can solve it, and if it's not, it won't hurt it anyways. And it will add a lot more supply to the market, because we'll be able to pilfer some Korea supply. I say pilfer, we'll be contributing to the market too, but I'm just saying, if you really want to solve a problem that may or may not be there, this solves it one fell swoop and has no downsides. I don't know the percent of people. Fair. Well, take it this way. If it is 5%, that's 20. That's 20% of the population launching from Steam. So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with solutions, man. I'm trying to come up with tangible solutions that actually could work. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like, hey, increase the drop rate for us. You know, because Nexon doesn't want to do that. I'm trying to be constructive. How about that? What if I said that? Would that make you feel better about it? I'm content with where things are. That's just me because I make decent gold. I make decent gold too, but you know, the thing is like, there are other people who aren't content with where things are. You know what I mean? And that may not seem significant, but it kind of is, because that value matters when you're trying to get more friends to play the game. Or when you're trying to bring new life into the game. It's no secret that NA is struggling in terms of population, right? Like, even if we don't assume that Steam matters and all that stuff, there's no way we have the same population as Korea. We just know that to be true. I feel like that is obvious and indisputable. And if we do consider the Steam charts, then we have, you know, the fact that we have so few people on at any given time that almost none of our channels are ever full. And the fact that we have, my personal measure of event satisfaction is when you go out to where the event is happening and you see all the event drops laying on the ground. That means people don't like your event. And that's not necessarily as relevant. I just kind of wanted to bring it up because it's happened a lot in some of the previous events. You know what I mean? In some of the latest ones. And what it indicates to me is that there is some level of dissatisfaction with Nexon, or at least not Nexon, but Mabinogi on the servers right now. And that is really important when it comes to... Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, shit. If I get mine, I'm gonna lose yours. What are yours? Oh, no, you're good. Oh, no, you're not good. Never mind, we're doing it over. I'm just trying to solve problems. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm a problem solver, guys. I have a technical background in ITT. ITT? That was a college. IT, excuse me. And... you know, I try to solve problems when I see them. I try to find real tangible solutions to things, and I just feel like that's a way that you can absolutely solve a problem. You can get rid of the delay between Korea and NA. You can unify the servers so that the problems that are happening on Korea are the same problems that are happening on NA. And it just, to me, it seems like it solves a lot of issues. You know? Where's my magic power at? It's 25? Okay. I think we are good to go. Let me just get out my actual guy. I think the other thing, too, is Nexon NA has a past, so Mabi NA has its own. That with the server crash and the rolling proves that it hasn't gone away from back in the day. That's true. I mean, Nexon in general is going to have a real hard time shaking the ghost of its past transgressions, if I can be a little dramatic about it. It's just... It's like I was having a discussion with somebody the other day. I was talking about how I believe that they, Damn it, Dev!
Are you for real? I didn't realize I hit him. What?
You just shoot your gun properly! Aim, goddammit, it's a game! But Nexon has a pass. I was talking to someone earlier. Oh my fuck, that wasn't you, that was me. But still, it was annoying. Where's she? It's right here. Okay, whatever, we're good. Removing a few staff members will not reinstate it. Yeah, that's true. The problem with it is I don't think they're ever going to get out from under it, because we were having a discussion recently about how I think they stealth nerfed Albi and Phantasm drop rates. Do I have any real proof? Not really. But I can tell you that at least based on the rate that I observed, I got BMEs with, 4 cousins, 4 legal cousins, by the way, I did it right, at a rate of maybe like 1 every 20 or so, maybe 30 or so BME, which was good. That was a decent rate. Albi was outputting the stuff. And I got something from Phantasm like roughly every week and a half, like at least a Nightbringer or something like that. And around the time where they added the wings to the pool, all of that dried up instantly. And this is a little anecdotal because I don't really have anything to prove this, but, my thought was, hey, did they fucking stealth nerf the drop rates again? And I had some guy come and tell me, no, that's just you being lucky/unlucky. And I was like, okay, there's the potential that that's true. I won't lie. It's absolutely possible. But I don't think it is. And the reason I don't think it is because Nexon has done this shit before. They have absolutely done this shit before. They've done worse before. So, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. When something absolutely feels to multiple people that something's happened, like, I'm sorry, I don't get to trust them about that. And I don't know if they can ever really get out from under that because it's just happened for so long and we'd have to see such a drastic difference in approach to things. It's not like I have animosity towards the staff, by the way. I'm not saying that. Elebon's relatively cool. I get along with the Discord mods even if I get frustrated with them sometimes. It's just, if the question is, has Nexon done something bad? The benefit of the doubt is a lot weaker because they have done it in the past. And they've done it multiple times in the past. They got caught nerfing in Maple Story? Yeah, they did. They nerfed it based on your friends list and they didn't tell anybody. So your gacha rates were worse if your friends list, if you weren't active on your friends list. Or if you had less friends or something like that. Presumably, the argument is that presumably it was because if you were more active, they wanted you to tell people that you got really lucky in your gacha and influence them to gacha as well. So here, let me read up a little bit. So the other thing is, at least Rabbi definitely feels like it, yeah. So the other thing is it takes NA staff to actually gather the data to address it to Korea itself. Yeah, I guess that's true. So we got that extra buffer of, possible loss there. Yeah, it's true. But I'm also just not sure that Korea necessarily understands our actual problems. Or at least doesn't, there's no boots on the ground sort of, ideation happening for Korean staff when they hear about us having problems. Because to a lot of Korean players, we're the illegal server. With the drops that we shouldn't have, the items that we shouldn't have, the content that we weren't supposed to have, and the barracks of alts, right? And that, at least, I believe, is at least somewhat shared by the staff. Like, because, I don't know, it just feels like it would be. It's such a pervasive idea, it feels like, over there. And because of that, I don't think it's necessarily taken seriously whenever we say, hey, we're having these kind of problems all the time, and it just directly relates to drop rate and stuff like that. That's just me. They don't because that's the duty of the NA staff to describe the issue? Yeah, no, sure. But I feel like that even if NA staff did describe it, it wouldn't necessarily go over, is all. I don't know, call me a doomer. We don't know the relation of NA and Korea, too? I feel like strange is a pretty good way to point it. Put it out. That's me. Look, call me a doomer. I'm not gonna flinch at it. That's what I think. By the way, I appreciate you talking to me about this. I don't want you to ever feel like, because we disagree, that like I'm gonna get mad at anybody. Hell, we're all playing Mabby. We all suffer the drop rates. I'm sure at some point or another you guys see the same thing I do. That's just how it feels. We'll take a look at like Nintendo NA versus JP. Reminds me of a Pez documentary. True. Always nice having a discussion about. Yeah, it's nice to be cathartic and like and bitch about the game together. While doing some Rabby Phantasm and trying to get something cool. Go ahead. Silly be like, pew, boom. Cato boom. What are you talking about? I would never shoot Cato, except in golf. And only sometimes. Goddamn, golf was crazy. Diablo was a menace. And he wonders why everybody was attacking him. Yeah, too much unknown and not enough communication, lack of actual facts is going to be that way. Yeah, and like you said, it's the fact that they also have a history of doing, you know, underhanded things that makes it very easy to believe that they're doing underhanded things anytime your suspicion tips that way. And the only way they can fix that is by being uber generous, and they just don't want to do that, it feels like. And the reason I say that is not because I'm saying, oh, we need more drops, just give us things. I'm saying it's because they would have to be uber generous because it would signify like a change in direction of mindset. Whereas right now, the mindset is everything's going to be 0.00001% drop rate, and you just need to sit there and deal with it. Grind indefinitely for it. And that's characterized almost every rare drop there has been. They've only slightly let up on the gacha front, which is nice and is a great change. But their actual mentality towards like drops being good, just haven't happened. And they're not very sympathetic to our plight as population goes, if only in the fact that nothing has really changed to accommodate our population difference. Which is, I guess, fine. But yeah, it's just, there's not a whole lot going in the way of saying that, you know, they aren't still the people who shadow nerfed stuff and did underhanded things. That's the problem. There's the gacha thing, and that's it. Who's to say how long that's gonna last? Yeah, it's not enough to where it needs to be, and I don't know what Eternity has in mind for a full system when we transition. I'm hoping that Eternity is gonna allow, you know, they're actually gonna have their current dev team, which isn't DevCat. We all know that. It's not the original DevCat, at least. But, like, I'm hoping that they'll have enough experience with it by then, and they'll finally be offloaded from dealing with Eternity's transition to actually be able to make content again. I want to see actual cool events. I want to see new dungeons. I want to see the rest of the dungeons get their overhaul, because right now we only have, essentially, let's see, the 3 hard mode advanced dungeons, Crom, Rabby, Glenn, and Bree. We have 7 dungeons, when we used to have over 20. But yeah, I think it would be cool. I'm looking forward to Eternity. Gotcha thing, I haven't even seen one gotcha item drop from Shineseeker. I've seen one. I've seen Forest Ranger boots drop from on one of my alts. If I include my friends, VT got Aaron Slasher gloves or something. Coco got one of the Void Robes on one of her alts. And I've gotten 2 enchant stat increases otherwise. So yeah, it's not very... I get that they don't want it to, like, happen very often, but at the same time, man, it feels rough sometimes. Also, I'll say this. We were talking about how, like, that same update that Rabby added the wings... not the wings. Yeah, the wings. Was it the wings? No. What the wing enchants? That's what it was. When Rabby added the wing enchants, we were talking about how it felt like things got shadow nerfed. That same update is when it felt like Shineseeker started giving out Masterworks way more often. So it's just like, look, I realize I'm being a little conspiratorial when it comes to Mabby, but there's only so many coincidences I can really take before I think it's actually a thing. All the other rates decreased, one of the rates increased. Somebody was fiddling with something back there, that's all I'm saying. Let's see. Vivaci's at 2 minutes, we can do this. Let me get out my pet. Let me tell you, it may just be us. There's always a possibility, there's always a chance, right? But like, me, like every single one of my friends in my guild, a number of my alts all got Masterworks roughly within the same 2 weeks of each other after that update. Like, it was just like, suddenly the rates were way different. Whereas prior to that, we had seen more red drops in Shineseeker than we had any Masterworks. I don't think we had seen Masterworks up to that point across all of us. It was crazy. Oh, come on now. Oh god, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, you can go nuts, by the way. Oh god, they need to let us rebind the little extra commands for combos and stuff like that. I hate that it triggers my fucking Harmonic Saint stuff sometimes instead of just actually doing the uppercut. That's fine. Dev's the only one losing without it. Friend of mine got 3 red chests and 12 phantasm runs. That's amazing. He got a bunch of geniuses, huh? Genius and resistance. Occasionally a dreamlike. Maybe an absolute hero there. They really do need to change some of the items that proc red and otherwise. Because that is the most annoying thing in the world, to get like a red and it's all exciting and then you're like, oh wait, right, this is Rabby Phantasm. Nothing that is actually red is worthwhile. I've gotten a Succubus Queen outfit from this one, but it was the full outfit. I want to get the partial, you know, because everybody wants the partial, right? But I don't even know if the partial would show up in a red chest. The full didn't. And it's almost certainly rarer than any of those enchants. Like how you see the roses down there off the side. Love when people set off every single rose. Pretty great. When the panic runs take over and you have someone new in there for the first time and they go triggering the entire room, like it's that one guy in Final Fantasy XIV who cleared the entire raid accidentally by killing everyone. Just one of those days where you don't give a fuck. Everything sucks. Good times. Oh, blue, what we get? Essence of Raw Force! Hey, you got 4 million. I would say that's like our first good drop tonight, but I did get that purple Nightbringer earlier, so I can't say much. It's funny how that's a bigger drop than most of the red chests. It really is. Where's my... Oh, there it is. God, I need to clean up my chest, my box here. Bag. I'm gonna pop the rest of these. Hmm?
I walked off the altar.
You want Garfield?
No, I walked off the altar, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, you don't gotta worry about him being on the altar. Fine. It'll pull you in as long as you're in the lobby. The fact that Bree and Glim passes aren't red chests and they're the biggest drops aside from the wing enchants, yeah. Also, you know, you want to talk about conspiracies we've been going on for a while, right? Which is fine. They're fun. I'm of the personal opinion that they must have fucked up the wing enchants drop rates up until the most recent patch Thursday. Here's why. Here's why I think that. No one saw any. The markets were completely devoid of wing enchants. So even if they were dropping at such an insanely low rate that not a single one of them was making it to market. Last Thursday and since, I have seen several Dianas, several Solanos, some Ossipetes, Storks, and a bunch of other things all show up on the market. It's almost like someone said, oops, that was one extra zero too many. Ah, fuck, I summoned the wrong one out of order. And here. Also give you this.
Thank you.
Go for it. Now that one's a little bit weaker than the other ones because I have no idea. It could just be that they've always been rare and people just decided to sell them. Who knows? But it's a fun idea. Magic power boost at 6 minutes. Go ahead and override that one. Aggressor's Will and Defender's Will are fine. Like I can see your bullets just before I even get to where you are, Dib. They're like acting like they're all displaced. Why's my thing not showing me which one of these is the right one? Never mind, I figured it out anyways. But, yeah, Lacozette, you said you don't really do any of, Chroma or any of that, do you? Just not a fan of the content or what? Or Bree, maybe? Sorry, not to call you out, I just thought about it. I wish I could do some of the higher stuff, because I want to get them good drops. I gotta make money so I can afford all the things I want. Speaking of money, I need to get those Reforge Hammer packages before tonight ends. Get anything Crom Plus I don't usually do. Glenn's kind of rough on Glenn Basic, because it's like, Crom Basic has stuff in it that's good, right? But Glenn Basic feels like it doesn't. So I could kind of see that. Because beyond Glenn Basic, it's basically all the hard shit. Go south when you get done with that one, by the way. Dev, I'll go to the left.
Roger.
I remember every time we kind of stopped doing Glen Basic because it's like you don't even get like decent money out of the checks. You just get like sadness. Just pity currency, yeah. I mean, at least it's fast. That's something. You can solo it now, can't you? Maybe I should try that. I'm sure Merlin can handle one side of the thing, right? Merlin does jack squat until it moves to the next phase. I'll have to try it. I mean, just because we're not doing it, right? So may as well. Cleared that with just enough potions. I need to get more when we go back out. We have... What's up?
I got enough. I was wondering if I needed more. I've been trying to pitch in with the potion
I appreciate it.
cost.
Man, I'm not super worried about the money, but I do appreciate it. Stop moving.
Sorry.
It's okay.
ADHD is kicking in.
I was just trying to click you, and you're like, yo. Okay, you're good to go. Kill them all.
Oh god. Whoop.
God, Burning Depths is such a good song. I miss Sonic
Oh,
Racing.
whoops.
Are you a bit preoccupied helping someone do vets? No, you're good. It's been broken over a month? Oh shit. Ah, take your time. That's rough. Wonder how that happened. Hey, I got a clips out of that. Nice. A Hyperion gear kicking in on my magic set. Too bad it's gonna end before I get to the next phase. Do you know you can trigger both Hyperion and Seraphic? Really? I guess I feel like Seraphic does kind of carry over if you swap off of it, but Hyperion doesn't. So like you go Seraphic to Hyperion? Which I have both. So I potentially could do that. My healing wand isn't erged though. So while I'm fragging, I have to stay on this one. Get a Hyperion with your gold. That's true. Well, I think they're up to 300 now, aren't they? Ah, bitch. I could sit here and refresh my stuff. He's only got 2% HP. There you go. Well then, good. Yeah, I was about to say that 300 now. I got really lucky when that gacha happened. Not to gloat or anything, but I got like, it was like, I came back last year in like July because my friends were playing. And the one before that was the one with the Spectral Blade Master. I got a special set of that, which was nice. And on the one after it, that was the Hyperion one. I got 4 special Hyperions. 3 of them were female. So I just kept the male one and I sold all the rest of them. So I had like 720 million after my first month back on the server. I offered Coco one, but whether through hubris or humility, she declined it. And then months later, she was like, "Man, I wish I took that."
It's probably hubris.
She didn't want pity gifts from me. I offered it to her on the guys that I was like, look, I'm probably going to be relying on you a lot so that I can, like, get stuff done. So, you know, I figure this is just, you know, take this and we're a little bit even, right? She didn't want it. So I was like, all right, well, I'm putting it up on the market and making some money then. And I did. There you go. Oh, hold on. Got 2 more for you. That one and then this one. Go for it. Alright, I gotta get my potions. Shit. I'll get them, don't worry about it. Just tell me if you see one on the way. I can move things back and forth between, like, bags really fast. Be kind of cool. We were talking about this during Monday. We were like, you know, why hasn't Nexon done like a Blue Archive crossover with Mabinogi? Like, it's one of their most top-selling like franchises at this point. Like, it's huge, it's gigantic, and they own both of them. They could absolutely do it. People already cosplay Blue Archive in the game. That would make them so many buku bucks dollars, it wouldn't even be funny. They wouldn't even have to pay any licensing fees. Yeah, well, okay. So I might be wrong. There might be some kind of technicality to this, but as far as I know, Nexon is the one that publishes Blue Archive, yeah. Arc Raiders is owned by Nexon Company. When's the Arc Raiders? Yeah, seriously, where's all these big name crossovers? We could absolutely have these crossovers. Come on. I know they're busy with Eternity right now. That's probably the biggest answer. But, man, they could make some money. And honestly, I wouldn't mind having another event crossover because that means we get really good titles and stuff, right? And since they're not giving us the Arcana titles, at least that I've heard, you know, hey, event titles are where it's at so far. I would absolutely love a Blue Archive or a Arc Raiders title, excuse me, event crossover. Those have the potential to be really cool. I'd be really mad if they released a healing title because I just bought the ReZero one. Oof. Oof. You know they're going to. You know they're going to, Sir Slade. You know they're going to. What's the extra percent you got from the second? It's only 10 million. Really? What? Where did you get a ReZero title for 10 million? Oh, it's only 10%? Oh, well, I mean, fair, I guess. I got blinded. So, what is that, 17 or something? You see. Blend is 17, yeah. Some player who was quitting? Damn. Lucky you, man. You should have put the PSA out for all of us. You said, this guy's quitting, come get his shit! One of these days I'm gonna have to lure you into my Discord so that you can yell whenever something's happening, and we can all like suddenly swarm whatever's happening. Yeah, Blinded is second or first. I think it's third. I think it's actually fourth. Cause like, here, you know what? We can do this. Let's wait for a second. We gotta wait for this to go out anyways, and honestly, it'd be great to grab Vivachi with the one thing. So we'll take a look. I want to say it's not quite up there. It's pretty decent, but like there are other ones that are way better. So, Oh my god. Come on, Chrome. Chrome. Not Chrome. When you mentioned it, I joined your Discord a while ago. Did you? What? He is there. Holy. Get this man a Mabinogi title. You didn't click the thing to get your Woo Crew title, but I got you. Don't worry. I wonder if like I fucked that up somehow. Tonight. Awesome. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Get in here, buddy. Let's see. Titles. Healing. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted. Special cotton candy. But then there's, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so it is like third along there. I still feel like Lily's is a little bit higher than that. So it's probably like fourth, I would say. Because that movement speed is just, you know, it's just movement speed, but it is something more. But yeah, this is the one I wanted. Good luck finding any of these though, because they're gacha titles that have never come back. Hold on, let me, there we go. Give him the Woo Crew as well. That's all you come in, buddy. If you guys ever want to modulate your roles, there's a role assign channel. You can just go in there and click stuff if you want to change stuff. What's your buff at? 4 seconds? We're just gonna redo them. Sure, they release one that'll give us healing % damage skill. Well, with how they're reworking it to make healing actually affect, like, scale your damage with Harmonic Saint, that's absolutely gonna happen. I don't even think it's gonna be, like, a healing 2 damage title. It's just gonna be your healing % matters now, other than for just Giga Heals. I can't wait for that update. I hope they give me Astrology, man. I want Harmonic Saint to be the first triple talent. Malwarebytes wants to improve my protection. I want Harmonic Saint to be the first triple talent Arcana. It deserves it. Been in the shadow of others too long. Give us Astrology. You know you got to. You know you want to. We already have it. You were talking about it. You're talking about letting us borrow it, Mabby. You know. They do that and I'm complete. I will be complete, let me tell you. I will ascend to my perfect form. Use Astrology into HS for real. Hold on, yeah, let me get my guy out. Well, they were talking about it in that interview where they were talking about the overhaul, and they were saying like, oh, maybe Harmonic Saint can borrow skills from Starry Magician, which is the awkward Google Translate version of Astrologer, right? And I was like, hell yeah! No, that's what I do. that's what I do. I don't think that hit. It's okay, it doesn't have to hit because I have backups. Bam, got her. Alright, you're good to go. Cut loose, kill them all. I mean, that's what all HSs do? I know. I'm not special, but it is nice. It's fun. There goes my fucking dog. Good to go on all those, so I'll go ahead and start applying. Oh, I hit him. I hit the wrong person with the fucking thingy. You get the special ones like Shirlole with their double Irisan bells and D-Road. Damn. Shirlole. Where's the fucking, where's the guy? There he is. He's like 80% of the way to getting a Solar Barrier site despite his party's protest. Well, they don't want him to have a Solar Barrier site or something? Oh, is it because he doesn't use it? Oh, wait, no, I get it, because, like, he's Harmonic Saint. He doesn't do damage. That's true, he does need to build the Lyre. I need to build the Lyre. Any good Phantom drops? We got a Exquisite Nightbringer Assault Sword, one-handed sword, and a Essence of Raw Force. That's basically it so far. He's a DPS Saint. I mean, I feel like everybody's a DPS Saint. You have to be, right? They stopped planning on, they had the idea of having pure support, but then that stopped with Theta disappearing, it feels like. Oh my god, Dev, what the fuck happened over here? Why are there so many roses?
We don't talk about what happened over there.
Stop panicking and just go back and forth forever. You panicky boy. Oh.
Oh my god!
You didn't move.
That's crazy, okay.
Yeah, basically the same, just one ERF dry this week. It's been dry since they added the wing enchants for me, and it's rough. They're still there though. I hadn't seen any of the wing stuff though. But you gotta use them passes. Used passes don't make you no money. Or unused passes make no money. There you go. My week hasn't been dry, last week was. What'd you get again this week? You got, you say you got? One BME, 5 ERFs, and 1 Glim Pass? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Share some with the rest of the class. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, there you go. You're good. Oh, there's my dog. Need to fund the bard gear. Owling at me, Tech. Ow, go. I've been giving gifts to new players like ancient support puppets every now and then. That's nice. I was recently thinking about outfitting some of my alts with those. Just because I found like all the teacup ducks that were 5 million or so. Ancient support puppets are like the huge QL. They really are. Yeah, my friend VT recently got his first one, and he didn't realize they were a thing. I was like, yeah, these are fantastic, especially if they're Ancient Plus. That auto heal, it's really nice. I guess auto potion is really what it is. Roll 2 out of 3 inspiring effect. Oof. I'm trying to get my second dynamic scroll or an Allegro ring, but lately the market for Allegros has been kind of rough. There was a guy selling one of them for 600, but he didn't even have the inspiring effects, and I just didn't want to play that game. Because Reforges are rough. Actually, stay there. Give me that money. Big lucky finish. Especially accessories. Don't you want to spend 1 billion gold worth of reforges only to get Norm 3? Doesn't that sound fun? No. You're absolutely right. That sounds like a blast. That is like my ideal vacation in stress release. That's horrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been lucky on reforges before, but like the music ones especially just, man, they're kicking the teeth. Every single time. I just do not, I'm not about that life. It's why, you know, there's a lot of things you can do to make things easier on yourself and less costly and not have to pay money for them. Like barters, you can actually build up the stuff. You can actually make the resources to get your barters every week. I don't. I buy them because I value my sanity. I just buy them. There's easier ways to make money. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I'm willing to dump a little bit of actual money into the game because I do not give a shit. Got lucky with the March ones? 8 out of 9 March? 8 out of 9? Oh, you mean with like limit break, huh? That's crazy. I got one limit break that I actually use, and it's this one right here. The reason I have a ring torque is because it has 7 out of 5 fate foretold. That extra 210% damage, let's go! Too bad we don't have inheritance on accessories. I mean, I get why not. I've become more aware of it as the market's been drying up on reforges. If everything was inheritable, we wouldn't have a market. Like, our items are already gone when it comes to weapons and armor. Now it's just things that people put up there to make it an explicit profit, which is fair, I guess, but like, oof, we didn't have that problem when we had journeymans, let me tell you. But if that happened to accessories, we would never see an inspiring 3 ring. It would be rough, man. Eerie, spooky accessories? Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, we gotta go to this one now. Okay, that's everything I'm gonna get. Go ahead and knock them out. These next on add those enchants to some dungeon. People are... There's been some speculation that those are coming to Glen next. I mean, it's just speculation, and it would be cool. They might. Hey, winners. Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, like, I'm all about Nexon doing that stuff. I wouldn't mind if they still put them in a gacha from time to time. Just to kind of fast-track that progress, you know, with a little money, but... You know, I'm glad that they are available in the game. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't mind gachas. Yeah, as long as there's a reasonable way to get them. You know, we're being a little extra on the reasonable part because, you know, 0.0001% drop rates, but yeah, as long as there's a reasonable way to get them, I don't really care about any of that stuff. Like, I'll get it eventually, right? Whether by market or otherwise. And that's the reason I'm so concerned with the market stuff, is because, like, oh my god. Is because the market's there to offset you having problems with everything else. If you got a good, healthy market, it doesn't matter if you never get lucky in the drops. craftable chicken wings had it's hold on. Trying to pay attention to the chat and also avoid being killed. Let's see. The craftable chicken wings had their price dropped by half a bill. Really? I haven't seen them on the market yet. Oh my god, will you stop timer scamming? $2 billion? It wasn't. Was it 2 billion? It was 2 billion if you counted people being very unreasonable with the price. It was roughly 1.5 before. That was the actual sold values that I saw. That money go. I just want them since I'm not a harmonic saint. The extra 30 seconds inspiration route would be awesome. Yeah, it would be. I like mine. Flexes, flex, flex. Bulging muscles, flex. Look at my cool stuff. Screw you. It's alright, it's alright. You'll get yours too, bud. I believe you. I believe in you. Let me actually see. Now you got me curious. Let me see. Yeah, see, their average is 1.5. It's been 1.5 forever. And this is just someone being very unrealistic about the price. Yeah, it maxed out at 1.6 like 4 months ago. 4 or 5 months ago. And then it actually came down for a little bit, and was down before that too. It spiked a little bit higher, where they sold somewhere around like 1.2. I think I got mine somewhere around this point, because I got mine for 1.5. But yeah, no, this price that this asshole's playing right now, this isn't real. This isn't real. You will get so much further going into chat and saying, "Hey, I got 1.5 billion." Yeah, I heard about you gaslighting us. I did not gaslight him. I just told him that there was a possibility that the prices would drop soon because there was going to be an update that added them to the drop list. And he agreed with me. He agreed with me that 1.5 billion, well, actually, I got it for 1.2, was fine. He started at 1.5 is what I'm getting at. I just got it at 1.2 because of my machinations. Gaslighter. I'm not a gaslighter. Y'all acting like I'm a domestic abuser or something. I would never abuse anyone. I would never take advantage of anyone. I just really wanted those wings. What do you mean? Hey, he still got 1.2 billion, all right? And it was a very consensual exchange. We were very agreeable on the price. He understood that I wanted the wings, and that he might lose out in the future, and I understood that he might lose out in the future, and that I really wanted the wings. It's perfect. You want to talk about like assholes in trading? I had a guy, I said I have 1.5 billion, and that's fair. And it was, by the way. The last one that sold was at 1.3. Alright? I said I have 1.5 billion, and I offered that outright to like 3 people. One of them was like, could you do more than that? And I was like, I just immediately closed the DM window. I was like, nope, this guy ain't serious. They were nowhere near worth more than 1.5 billion. Alright, compared to that guy, I feel like I got off easy at being very open with the guy, saying, hey, you know, I would like to do a little bit less if you can. Here's why. And he said, all right, you know, I think that's fair. I got 1.2 billion. I think we did okay. We did okay. No one got ripped off. Now, here's the part I didn't tell you. Here's the part I didn't tell you so far. My wings came with Elo enchanted on them. I got that for 1.2 billion. So, I got the 500 million enchant on the 1.2 billion wings for 1.2 billion. Dust off the shoulders a little bit. Yeah. I'm a negotiator. I negotiate. Flex's a cool collection of super duper cash items. The generous guy. Yeah, he was nice. He does seem to have dementia though. If you were listening, by the way, my bad. I just think it's funny. Occasionally he messages me saying, "Who are you again?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm the guy you sold the Elo wings to. And he's like, oh yeah, okay, sorry. It's happened like 3 times now, so it's just really funny. Very happy to have gotten them. Even though I knew that the wing update was coming, I was like, you know, the chances of me getting one is fairly low, and if I can save myself the trouble by buying it, it's worth it. Especially if I can get it before the prices go up any further. And it looks like I did. I'm very happy about that. To be fair, if I don't interact with people a lot, I forget them. True. No, I respect that. No, I'm a little bit weird. I kind of remember everything. It's a joke, but it's kind of true. I wouldn't say I have an eidetic memory, but, like, I think I have, like, a really decent one. And, I don't want to make this sound like it's a comic book supervillain origin story or anything, but like it's not all that great. I think it generally makes me unhappier, if I'm being honest. There are some things that you're supposed to forget, I feel like. But anyways, I got plenty of cool stuff in my Mabi journey so far, and I'm on an ever expanding journey to get even more cool stuff. That's where we are. That's what we do. And as long as Nexon keeps giving me cool stuff, I'm okay. A journey to get an SL Lyre, for real. Jesus Christ. I did the math on that. I saw someone, like, put up a thing, and they did the math on it, and it was like, it's 6 billion monies for a goddamn lyre, and half of it is just Essence of Raw Force. 3 billion of Essence of Raw Force. It is insane. Yeah! I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? I thought people were joking. They were not. I thought maybe it was hyperbole because, you know, look, let's be honest. Look, it's a Nexon game. It's a Mabinogi server. We, as players, tend to be a little negative, and we've have good reason to be that way. I know I am. I talk shit about Mabi all the time. I love the game, but, you know, Nexon's Nexon. But, yeah, Jesus Christ. 3 billion just for fucking ERF alone. That's crazy. Hello, host man. Not today. Flashback to the 20k ERFs. Oof. God, I'm glad I wasn't around for that. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, you said 20k, not 20 million. Oh, my God. I am sad I missed that. God, can you imagine 20 million for an ERF? Plus sold 3 stacks of them, 300k each, right before the price spike. Oof. That's harsh. At this point, since they nerfed it feels like they nerfed the BMEs and some of the Rabbi drop rates. It feels like they're like the things you make money with right now. Question mark? Question mark? Hoo-yah! That was almost very disastrous. She froze me there. I'm glad I've learned to appreciate the emergency eject button that Astro has, which is Meridian Sweep. I am already not in the place I am. Yeah, nearly all my gold nowadays is either from Bree or Phantasm ERFs. Yeah, for real. I used to get BMEs from like Albi pretty decently, but again, in the update where they added the wing enchants to Rabbi, it feels like the Albi just completely dried up for me. So it's just like, oof. Big oompies. Precision. Ooh, it's a red. What do we got? What do we got?
I've never gotten a red before.
Oh no. Hey, nice job, buddy. You got timid. How much is timid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to leave, don't I? They definitely do, like 1.5, 2 million each usually. Yeah. Congrats on the 1.5 million! Is that what they are? Let me see. Jesus.
That's crazy.
And it sucks that you got one and that's all it is. What is Timid good for? Is it just max damage ain't bad. That's a universal armor enchant for 25 max damage. I mean, that ain't bad. That is not bad, I guess. I don't know where it really ranks on the best in slot list because I do magic attack, right? But you know, hey, congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, man. I think the white item I got earlier is worth more.
It probably was. Don't leave just yet. Oh, I fucked up somehow. That's okay. Go for it. I'm out here doing my daily saga for that chance of a Gloomy. Did Gloomies drop from sagas? I didn't know that. There's a lot I don't know about Mabby, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I came back this July. Last July, rather. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I had no idea. I just always bought mine. When you open on a Wednesday or on the weekend, there's a chance. Oh, okay. Is that how people are getting all these Gloomies? And they're making the money. Okay. That's good to know. Like, you gotta remember, like, prior to this July, last July, I keep saying this July like it's this year. Prior to last July, I last played this game in 2011. And I'm pretty sure I was probably there for the first anniversary of Mabinogi. I just didn't play during that time. Because back then I had really shit internet and I couldn't actually play the game because I wasn't able to do paper, rock, scissors. My latency was too high. So I mostly just moguled all the time. And then I saw my friends came back, and this time I had good internet, and I was like, I can play! I can fight! And I did. 7.8 million to 15 minutes a day? That's awesome, dude. I gotta do that. Left around the same time, kind of, then you came back. There you go. We're in the same boat there, Sir Sling. You found out a few of your former guildies still played and you became streamers? That's awesome. I think you hang around Phil enough to know, like, we both started streaming, I think, during, well, actually, I think Phil actually was, like, a Mabby guy for a while, wasn't he? I don't know. I met Phil when I was playing PSO2. And that's when I started streaming, which was back in 2020. Time for me to settle in, have fun storming the castle. Absolutely, buddy. Have a great night. Don't forget, it's not Friday. Not yet. But, yeah, we played during PSO2 and stuff, and, we had a very funny little saga of events that went down in the PSO2 thing. I remember the days when Silly used the Momi Live 2D avatar. Yeah, that's true. We did have that at one point. Yeah, we're good on buffs, I think. Let me just refresh this one real quick. Yeah, the PSO2 days were funny, but I was still serious back then. I probably could have actually done some Mabby streaming. Unfortunately, the way things went with PSO2, it kind of, I just became a silly Billy. And that's where I am now. Alright, kill them all. Ah, that didn't count. Shit. Try to lure her over to the Hydra if you can. That might do it. There you go. Ah, fuck. I don't know what it is about, like, if you smoke screen her while she's in the middle of that movement, sometimes it fucks up her animation. She gets disjointed.
The one where she like somersaults across?
Yeah, her little flying butterfly kick, whatever. It happens a lot. Plus used to play PSO2 as well. I'd at least assume so, considering he has a PSO2 channel for news and alerts in his guild server. I think everybody used to play it, like, everyone I know, because, like, it was a great game up until, you know, NGS completely blew everything up because of the hubris of those devs. The hubris! They thought everybody would just play their game because it was called PSO2, but they were wrong. It's real sad what happened to PSO2. That was a great fucking game. So good. Those were the good old days. That's bad. I think that's actually where I met like almost every one of my like streamer friends. Oh, what question mark? Question. Exit lag, what are you doing? Exit lag, what was that all about? Oh, I feel cheated over that. I was not in that circle. Can't believe the Mabi servers have struck again. We love displacement. It's amazing. PSO2 was a huge thing for a while when the changes and updates and people dropped it so hard. Didn't help the Windows Store screwed up much up top of it. Well, I mean, the Windows Store was one thing, but like, I mean, people were able to get over that. There were other ways to get it, right? There was the Steam release later. There was the PSO2 tweaker. I mean, we had ways. The problem is just nothing quite did the death blow like NGS did, because it just wasn't that game. It just was not the same game, and it's such a shame. It really is. And some people blame like the content lull that came from, you know, the fact that we were getting so much content like for 1 year while it was coming over to the US, and maybe so. That might have contributed a little bit. But I think it's just that NGS was not PSO2. It was not the game people liked. And it just didn't, it ended up being this bland combination of things that weren't, that were just like them chasing trends, it felt like, rather than actually being good. Did I ever tell you I downloaded PSO2 faster off the Microsoft Store compared to the tweaker? I wouldn't be surprised. The tweaker probably ran through like APIs and stuff. Had a lot of middlemans and stuff. Also, I'm sure like Microsoft was able to afford better stuff.
Hey, another essence for Raw Force. Let's go.
Oh! We got parallel downloads. Hey, Glenberna normal additional pass. Get fucked. Mine's better.
Okay.
I think it is, anyways. Just go ahead and put that up there for anybody who wants it. I'm sure somebody wants to do their last minute Glenbernas. Late million. Honestly, I never played PSO2. It was good. It was real fucking good. Yeah, just as a heads up to anybody who's hanging out here for the first time. You're all awesome, by the way. But, a gigantic amount of this channel is me being a boomer and, being nostalgic about the good old days. So you're gonna hear me say stuff like, "Aw, man, PSO2 was really cool back in the day. Aw, man, I miss SMT3," which is what this music's from. Aw, man, I miss that other thing. So, you know, prepare yourselves for that. Okay, you're good to go. I did forget. It's okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Wacko's that's right. NGS is probably an okay game. But it's just not what PSO2 was. And I think they were inevitably going to have issues by trying to transition the crowd that loved PSO2 over to it. That's all. Make no mistake, it's probably an okay game. Like, I'm not saying nothing bad about that. It's just... Wait, did I leave one alive somewhere? Oh, right, it's this one. It's just that PSO2 had a fairly niche fan base, and I wouldn't say it was niche in the way that Mabi is. It had a fairly lively fan base. It's just that that fan base was here for a specific type of game. And they misfired so hard on that. Like, they just did not... Like, everyone left. Everyone left. Yeah. I still don't know if I blame the slow release thing, because I think the slow release would have hurt some people. But if at least we had the content that everybody was there for, they enjoyed, I think people would have liked it more. I think the 1-2 was that, yeah, there was the slow crawl, and then that was also just a completely different game. Almost a completely different genre of game. And you're also talking about how, like, the fact that NGS, when it transitioned, yeah, you kept some of the stuff from your base game, but, like, they very quickly didn't matter. So you had less things holding people in the game as well. So that set of three things just absolutely killed the population of the game. Still no casino, by the way, and housing didn't get added until like 3 years into the lifespan. Ugh. I mean, I'm gonna outright say it. Like, I know, like, I can be a little salty about video games sometimes. And some of it's for fun, because it's cathartic and it's goofy. It's like when we argue about Mabi all the time. Yeah, I think there's real problems, but part of the fun is being able to talk about them and be goofy about them, right? Man, NGS was really just a mismanagement thing. Like, they missed the mark. They did, and it's sad that it happened. Because it didn't need to. A little bit more foresight, a little bit less confidence in the idea that they could sell a completely different game to people, and that could have actually worked out. And it didn't, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Then for the casual players needing to reobtain all your cosmetics because they have a fancy schmancy nude NGS. Yeah, that's true. You know what? It's the opposite for me. I didn't mind getting the new body ones because you can still use the old body ones, but like they won't give me my new body one. My Maidenly Ogre has still not gotten to N-type as far as I know. Shit. Whoops. I wasn't thinking. Okay, she's good. Take him out. Darn, no Gloomy from the box today. I'm gonna have to go do mine. Put my blessing and protection up and eat some soup real quick. Proc, there we go. Make sure you open it on Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Frag hasn't been activated. Here we go. I'm just shooting lightning for no reason. Love when I forget to hit the frag button. Yeah, sometimes it slips. I'm bad about it because like I can only do like one thing at a time. So if I'm like talking or something, very often I'll forget everything. Still has to remind me every now and then to heal people or the buff.
Suffered heartaches, but through it all, the rise and fall, a life well lived, that's what I'd say. Wish I could find just one more day.
Alrighty. Come here, come here, come here, come here. And on the outside.
Be careful what you wish for, my friend.
Pathetic. That's not very good. Am I far Derek gone? Yes, it is. Oof. Gotta pick up all my Cocoa Puffs by myself. Sometimes I'll get a little too focused on dodging that I forget to heal or focus on buffs. Yeah. I think part of it, it's not really a UI problem. I just think the UI could be more helpful in telling you that things are happening. Because like I said, when your only option to see if someone else has a buff or not is this tiny square. Square right here. Of course you're gonna miss it. The best I have is this over here, but my Vivace and BFO durations are different. So, I don't know. Maybe that's something they'll fix with Eternity, like with the UE4 update or something. They'll have like more means to have like UI elements like that. God, I'm gonna have so many unlimited shadow mission passes here. How much longer you got, Deb? By the way, I don't want to be like holding you up if you're trying to go to bed.
No, you're good. I don't sleep ever, so.
You gonna be given the option to make the buff thing bigger? You know, I'm a little biased. I still think the Plogon thing would be great. It's called No Thank You. Look it up. It's a great plug-in for Final Fantasy 14. And what it did was it just had like a customizable UI element that you can move around, and you could tell it what to look for. If this buff was not applied, your music buff, yeah, or whatever, it would have it flashing up here. If you didn't have tank stance on, it would flash up here. If someone else didn't have tank stance on and you weren't tank, flash up here. If you know, it would tell you that something was happening and that you needed to be aware of it. And it was just, yeah, maybe it's a little hand-holdy, I admit. But it was good. Oh my god, we are missing these buffs. What the fuck? Oh my god, here we go. I'm supposed to be a Giga. How am I missing all these? Here you go. Go for it. Oh, that's more like it. At least you don't have to spend like 5 tries to get haunting. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you get like a bad streak like that. Weird. Like I know it's not real, but I had like a minor stroke or something there, and I was just like missing everything for a second. Cholesterol, it's catching up with me. No! Much pasta. Okay, not that one. I like how you can kind of see like the history Mabby took with all the stuff that you get for like enhancing your performance, right? You got combo cards, which feel like they had like a pretty significant thing for a while, and then they just kind of got left behind. You got techniques that were pretty huge for like a really long time, and then they got left behind. And then you got like I know they're huge. Like all of these are like really important bits, but what I mean is like Mabby doesn't really have this. It feels like it doesn't really have much of a central. This is the bulk of your damage mechanic besides Arcana, and it makes me wonder if later on we're not gonna have Arcana are gonna be like second string to something else again. Kind of like how techniques were and how combo cards went and how everything else went. Don't want them to focus on battle flow. Fair. It's just something you can see whenever like you're playing the game and you kind of realize it. Because I was looking at this up here and I was like, you know, that's neat and to have and all, but like, I wouldn't really say it's essential, but I'm sure it was at some point incredibly essential to like a build, right? And I thought about it and I was like, there's plenty of other things like that too. Stardust feels like it's something that was probably going to be focused on for a little bit and then kind of got left behind. So if you look back at the start of Mabby, there was a huge battle flow and you had to collaborate with other people to get through content. I mean, attacks are the only reason bosses don't one-shot you. Fair. Try this again. That's more like it. Veterans were used to do one-shot mechanic till we started doing 1 HP. They did multi-hit mechanic, QQ. I remember getting, like, slapped around in one of those dungeons early on my return, and I was just getting lightninged into a corner, and it was annoying. I was so furious, too. I was so mad. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit dungeon? Alright, go ahead. Kill them all. Had a similar experience. Frozen. Yeah, so if you have 1 HP, you would 100% daily and stay alive. All you had to do was HP pot with the cheapest potion. So long as you use the potion hotkey, you couldn't die. I know what you mean. It does kind of feel like sometimes that doesn't work, though, nowadays. But, like, I don't know. Could just be me. Probably because they've, you know, got tired of us doing that or something. Dev, let me teach you a secret about the Wraith. The more you chase it, the more it'll run from you. The more you stand still, it'll stay within a certain range of you.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yep. In fact, if you run away from it, the more likely it is to come towards you. Because it always wants to be within a certain range. So if you ever wanted to, like, not be in, like, the deadly puddle of shit, just leave it and go somewhere else and it will follow you. Does it work now because of the multi-hits? I feel was doing like the veteran trial on my alt the other day, and like it felt like it worked for a while, but then like they just kind of killed him anyways with the rabbit. And it wasn't his role, so I didn't think it was multi-hits. But you know, I'm also not like a super guru on that kind of stuff, so it could have been that it did it anyways, and I just didn't recognize it. You still need it. You still need it. Watch him. See, he's coming towards us. See?
That's kind of cool.
Yep. Just gotta use his AI against him. How'd she get all the way over there? Burlesque ain't bad. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. I use it on my my alchemic sniper. Let me read here. Not too much, because the people I would run with usually team well, and with randoms wanting to do content and willing to partner, it was usually fun. Who wanted to carry and trolled is where it was painful. That and those were my black robe days. People didn't know me, wouldn't party with me, so it limited my experience on that run being hard. But it was long hours and days of standing at the altar all day waiting for runs. Damn. I'd say this is my last one. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think I got one last one, and man, that's it. I want to make some food.
Hey, fair enough, fair enough. I got 4 boxes after this one, so I'll probably just do those later. We have done quite a lot here.
I kind of lost count. I want to be real.
We've done I think over 20. I can only tell you that we've absolutely done 5. Because those are the guaranteed boxes. Oh wait, shit, I pumped somebody out of order again. I guess I'll just get the Vivace without the big buff. It's the last one, go ahead after this. Go for it. Make sure I still have potions? I do. Used to do stuff on my first guild until it disbanded due to dating drama? Oof. Does someone marry someone else's husbando in the game or something? It's crazy. I became a solo player who just PvP'd all. Something along those lines. Question mark? Magic resisting gargoyles.
Missing one?
What's that? Yeah, it was in your
Think I
room over
wait,
here.
right? Oh, yeah. I bet. Cool.
All good, all good. Yeah, part of the reason I started playing Mabibo was because of this girl I was dating played. Oh. Pretty good reason to play. You couldn't see it, but I made a face. I was like, Did that? Yeah. Can you tell what face I made when I say, I understand, brother. I understand. Alright, since our last one, I'll just give us a fresh one to carry us through. Also part of the reason why you stopped playing for so long. Glad you found a reason to come back, man. It's a fun game. It's good to have you. Yeah. Got him. Go ahead. Kill them all. Oop. Oh, I misplaced that. I thought I hit Death Mark instead. See if we can drag her into this, by the way. There she goes. She has displaced herself, but yeah. You still need it.
Oh, hope.
I know that because I stole it from you. Especially with a non-potato PC. It is wild that we have to be concerned about the quality of our PCs with Mabby. Time for PCs to die in Unreal. Well, hopefully with the revamp for Unreal, they're gonna, like, really take a moment to, like, hash everything out and refine everything a little bit. I don't know by how much, but, you know, it's a good opportunity.
Ah,
That was probably
that
way
makes
too
me
soon.
sad. Yeah, I had the fake wraith. It wasn't real. Damn.
You got it. No, it wasn't the fake wraith. You have to wait until the letters appear. Until it says that your soul will be imperiled or whatever. Like, it doesn't work. Last chest of the night. What did we get? Nothing. Damn. Can't believe they've taken all the good Rabby drops from us. Can you believe it? Stole them right out of our hands. Can't believe next time we'll do this. But it's okay. Time for the computer to die when you set up the audio when you hit 10 things. I'm sure it won't be that bad. Alright, boys. I think that's what we're gonna call it tonight. What is it, like 12:47 a.m.? We usually stop at 12. We went quite a bit. Very cool, very cool. See, is anyone else actually streaming Mabby right now? We're gonna skip on Raidou tonight. There's literally one other person. So I guess we're going over there. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, it was nice meeting you too. It was nice meeting all of you guys. Winter, Vladdy, everyone. You're always welcome to come back. I don't always play Mabby, but well, okay, I take that back. I always play Mabby. I don't always stream it, but, you know, see you guys. You're always welcome. Yeah, it's always fun chatting. We're gonna go see Maze Blue. Maze Blue, I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're even super cool, but it says they're doing commerce stuff. They're also a Mabby man. Your Twitch is your IGN. I'll pick you up. Let me see here. How do I click a button? There you go. I got you. Very cool. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all later. Let me switch over to my end thingy so I can have my Wooby in there on the end screen for my VOD on YouTube, because I have those. Here you go. Anyways, later, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.